and more tracking systems. So basically, he's like the sponsor of this whole thing.
Hey, he's an agent doing this part. That's why they set the whole Sandy Hook thing up, and it was in the Batman movie. Just like we're gonna show you this is in the movie.
This is New York judges have also begun demanding mandatory iris scans before putting defendants on trial. So before you even, if you did something or if you didn't do something, you've been framed, before you even go on trial, before you even get to court, they scan your irises. They put you in a database. It says, some Occupy Wall Street protesters who were arrested for trespassing and disorderly conduct were actually assigned bail based upon whether or not they consented to an iris scan during their booking.
So they don't test you with these things to see if you want to get out of jail and so forth.
It says, in one case, a judge demanded that an Occupy protester who was an unlikely flight risk pay $1,000 bail because she refused to have her iris scanned.
Right. It's going to be a punishment just like Obama pushing his health care.
Then there are nation's public schools where young people are being conditioned to mindlessly march in lockstep to the pervasive authoritarian dictates of the surveillance state. Like in your high schools are where they push it the most. In your high schools, they got metal detectors, they got cameras everywhere, they got intercoms in your lockers. They got all types of shit hooked up on the high schools because they're testing everything out on you children. Because your children are naive and you're unsuspecting, and you don't know anything about technology and how the government works. So you children are the perfect experiment. It says, it was here that surveillance cameras and metal detectors became the norm. It was here too that schools began reviewing social media websites in order to police student activity. With the advent of biometrics, school officials have gone to ever more creative lengths to monitor and track students' activities and whereabouts, even for the most mundane things. For example, students in Pinellas County, Florida are actually subjected to vein recognition scans when purchasing lunch at school. And what vein recognition scans is just how the iris scans are.
That's what you was talking about. They're already collecting their data early.
Put your hand on the scanner, and instead of just, matter of fact, I'm going to click on it. And instead of just scanning, your outside of your hand, because, one or two or three of the same people have the same palm
lines
prints.
on their hand, yeah.
So what it does, it takes an X-ray vision image of the veins behind your hands. This is an article from Frost.com. This is vein pattern recognition, biometrics underneath the skin. It says the prominence and acceptance of biometric technology such as fingerprinting, facial recognition, hand geometry, and iris recognition may leave little demand for other modalities. However, the emerging vein pattern recognition technology, with its own unique features and advantages, has maintained its position against the others. The up-and-coming biometric technologies include vein, DNA, ear, and body odor recognition. They even got you people down to your body odor. Of these, vein pattern recognition is gaining momentum as one of the fastest growing technologies. It is on course to become the newest entrant to mainstream biometric technologies. So this is the newest thing that they're gonna add to all those systems that I just broke down. This is just more ammo to the AK-47. It says it is on course to become the newest entrant in the mainstream biometric technologies, moving from the research lab to commercial deployment. How does it work? The technology works by identifying the subcutaneous or beneath the skin vein patterns in an individual's hand. When a user's hand is placed on the scanner, A near-infrared light maps the location on the veins. The red blood cells present in the veins absorb the rays and show up on the map as black lines, whereas the remaining hand structure shows up as white. Allowing the vein templates to extract it, it is compared with previously stored patterns and a match is made. Just like a match is made on your facial recognition. They snap a picture and they build a 3D template of your face, and the match is made depending on whether you're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 of their systems or not.
Right.
Now here's the picture of how this palm recognition actually works. See, they got a regular palm, and they have your infrared and under infrared light in here. You can see the veins on the infrared lining, but they eliminate in this picture they eliminate your whole hand and just show your veins, because no one or two people have the same veins in their hands. So Eastall's been tweaking his technology over time from just taking your fingerprints to actually X-raying behind your skin and showing your veins, because they actually had their anatomists and their biologists actually conclude scientific studies that no two people have the same veins or not. So, that's an easy way to identify people. I'm just going to take pictures of their veins and match them up. It says variations of vein recognition technology. There are different types of vein recognition technology, which include finger vein, wrist vein, palm, and backhand vein recognition. The underlying concept of scanning remains the same with each of these techniques. Ever since the technology was commercialized in 2004, so this technology has been around even before 2004. It just got commercialized in 2004. So that means the technology could have been around since 1995 for all we know. There have been numerous entrants to the vein recognition market. The prominent companies are Fujitsu Limited, Hitachi Limited, and TechSphere Company Limited. Fujitsu product called the Palm Secure, and I encourage you brothers to look up all these systems. It's called Palm Secure, scans the veins present under the palms, while Hitachi product scans veins present in the finger. TechSphere product called VP2 scans the veins located on the back of the hand. Some product veins located on the wrists as well. So that's the end of this article. Just showing you people that they have all types of ways of identifying you, and using the RFID chip to market a beast to their advantage. There's more to the RFID chip than just the chip going into your skin. There's a whole system centered around that chip.
Which just got exposed today.
This is the rest of the article from the Huffington Post. It says, of course, the government is not the only looming threat to our privacy and bodily integrity. As with most invasive technologies, the groundwork to accustom the American people to the so-called benefits of convenience of facial recognition is being laid quite effectively by corporations. For example, a new Facebook application, Face Deals, is being tested in Nashville, Tennessee, which enables businesses to target potential customers with specialized offers.
Minority Report.
Yeah. Yet another page borrowed from Steven Spielberg's 2002 Minority Report. The app works like this. Businesses install cameras at their front doors, which, using facial recognition technology, identify the faces of Facebook users and then send coupons to their smartphones based upon things they've liked in the past. So,
that's an invading of privacy.
Yep.
Oh well. Corporations run everything anyways in America.
And that also proves that Facebook is an agent of the CIA.
Exactly.
Now do you brothers see why Elder Tahar gave the order a year ago to get off Facebook? Before this even happened.
Right. So if you're still on there, then oh well.
Making the noxious mix even more troubling is a significant margin for error and abuse that goes hand in hand with just about every government-instigated program. Only more so when it comes to biometrics and identification databases. Take, for example, the Secure Communities Initiative, touted by the Department of Homeland Security as a way to crack down on illegal immigration. The program attempted to match the inmates in local jails against the federal immigration database. Unfortunately, it resulted in Americans being arrested for reporting domestic abuse and occasionally flag U.S. citizens for deportation. So basically what the article is explaining now is all these systems are going to be used on the nation of Israel, you blacks, Latins, and Native Americans. They already got